Death Note Volume 9, Chapter 71, Contact. You should get some sun. Say you? Aye. I'm only being kept alive so that the task force will do what the kidnappers want. I'm just a source of information for them. And because I'm alive, Seiyu's life is constantly in danger. If I die, there will be no reason for them to kill Seiyu. Alive, all I'm doing is hindering the investigation and putting Seiyu's life in danger. What am I supposed to do? The death of the president has sparked talk of assassination. The police and the military have denied any connection to the murder of the armed forces in Los Angeles, and, strangely, all the helmet straps were cut. The soldiers were definitely killed with the notebook. The helmets were taken off because they had to see the soldiers' faces. But they could slice the straps so easily. Why weren't the team's throats cut? This is troublesome. Anyway, I think we can be certain that Mello was there, and that he was involved in the soldiers' deaths. But who discovered their hideout and sent the soldiers in? There's no way of knowing, with both the president and the troops dead. What do you think, Nier? Good question. For now, throw something. I think it's better for us to stay put and watch. Don't clash. Okay, the light. So the Shinigami is desperate to get back the notebook that you took from them, and is now being used in the human world. Yep. Then why did he help kill the soldiers? If Mel and others had died, he would have been able to get the notebook back. Oh, right. Yeah, but he's probably not smart enough to think that far ahead. Ryuk, you actually know that Shinigami, don't you? Oops. Never mind. All this is because you never told me that you stole that notebook from another Shinigami. To make it up to me, you're going to help me unconditionally this time. What if we tell the Shinigami that we'll give him one of the notebooks? Huh? In exchange for giving him this notebook, we'll get him to kill Mello and others. Then he'll have his own notebook and be able to kill humans again. Well, all he's interested in is getting the notebook. If we hand him the notebook first, I can't guarantee his actions after that. Misa, stay out of sight as much as possible. I know. And let me have your notebook. Huh? Okay, here you go. From now on, I'll be the hiding place for Misa's notebook. If you need it, I'll cut out a sheet and give it to you. This way, even if I relinquish ownership of the notebook, I'll still have my memories of it. I'll wear a corset or something to bind the notebook to my body so it won't show. It'll only be for a little while anyway. So you're going to give up the notebook again so that it'll be safe if somebody looking for the notebook's owner sees you with the Shinigami's eyes. Snar has the Shinigami's eyes on Mello's side, and he's going to die at 11:59 on November 10th. That is an unalterable fact. Next, I'll control all the people who I know are near Mello, and use the same trick to discover their hideout, and then set the time of their deaths, where they tell me the address of the hideout or not, to 11:59 on November 10th. Ryuk, it's possible for you to possess two people at the same time, right? What? It's not impossible, but I've never heard of Shinigami actually doing it. It's going to be a pain to have to go back and forth between the two. Then, for the time being, you can possess the person who's going to have this notebook. You mean that you're going to let go of the notebook? Give it back to me, and then I'm going to possess someone else? That's right. So, who's it going to be? Probably Toda Masuda. What? I'd possess that lame guy? If the plan goes as I think, then we'll probably be Masuda. Misa, can you pretend to be Kira? I'm an actress. Of course I can do it. Now, this is a Hiragana keyboard. If you type AIUEO, then the Kira voice which I created will say AIUEO as well. Also, it can't be traced. So this is what I'm going to use for Kira's voice. You'll get no second chances, so listen up, okay? You too, Rick. Okay. 2 days later. What I'm saying is that if the kidnappers call the deputy director again, we'll use Nier's plan to tell them that We're going to announce their names and faces. We don't have a photograph of Mello. Well, Mello wouldn't know for sure whether we actually had a photograph or not. What do you think, Light? If we use that plan, everyone here whose face is known will be killed. My father and Seiyu, to say the least. And since we don't have Mello's photograph, it really would be meaningless. I see. I guess you're right. Beep beep. An untraceable call on my dad's cell phone. Could be the kidnappers again? Darn it. What do they want now? Yagami here. It's Kira. Kira? It can't be. Kira calling my dad's cell phone? I can't believe it. Is it like a bad joke by the kidnappers or something? The notebook that the Japanese police had is now in the hands of the villain, isn't it? Kira, can you prove to me that you are Kira? Prove to you. Now that I know the person has a notebook, I can't prove myself as Kira even if I give you notice of someone's impending death. However, you'll receive something in the next few days that will prove that I'm the real Kira. My notebook. Notebook? What does it mean, this? Please calm down and listen closely. On November 10th, 11:59 p.m., every Mafia member whom I have been able to get information about from the FBI and other agencies will die. This has all been written down in the notebook and can't be changed. I've also discovered the gang's hideout, and I will send you the location along with the notebook. Therefore, November 10th, 11:59. That will be your greatest chance to get the notebook back into your hands. I believe you to be enforces justice, and gave my silent consent to you having a notebook, but it has been taken from you. It is not in my interest for these villains to have the notebook, so I would like you to get back. Even I cannot do everything alone. There are some members of the gang who I can't find information on. I would like you to get rid of these people for me. Let's join forces to bring them to justice. Good. This is doing fine. Kira has specified a time and place where most of the mob members will die, and is telling us to get the notebook back from Mello. But even if we have Kira's notebook in our hands, we don't know Mello's real name. Could it be? My notebook will enable you to find out a person's name just by looking at their face. If this is true, then at the very least, we'll wipe each other out. 3 days later. So it was true. We did a bold move to send it directly to Moki at our headquarters. Kira must have gotten the Shinigami to deliver it, so that there would be no postmarks. The Shinigami won't say anything about Kira. The fact that he's standing in front of us must mean that this notebook is real. But how many notebooks does Kira have anyway? I'm glad that you decided to join us again, Deputy Director. I can just stay put at a time like this. I think Mogi feels the same. That's right. So what should we do? What do you mean? Huh? Oh, well, if the gang members are going to die on the day Kira specified, then that is surely our chance, right? But if we launch an attack and end up in a shootout, it's going to be hard for us to succeed. Zawa, you know better than that. That's why we got Shinigami here. And we make a deal for the eyes, so there'll be no mistakes on our part. Don't be stupid. So we're going to do exactly as Kira says, even shorten our lifespan? But it is true that the notebook was taken from us, and Kira may be a criminal, but we'd be doing this for the right reasons. Okay? I'll make the deal for the eyes. Masuda. Okay? I knew it. It's just like Masuda. The kidnappers will get the death penalty anyway, from everything that they've already done. And someone's got to do this. We can't just let them stay at large. I'll do it. We'll never get a chance like this again. If Kira's telling us the truth, then there'll only be a few people alive, other than Mello, when we attack. All we need to do is to hide our faces, and there's no way that we'll fail. I guess you're right. No, I'll make the deal for the eyes. Deputy Director. What? Wait. Sujiro doing it? After all, I was the one who handed them the notebook. I thought I'd kill myself for doing it. If a situation comes up where we have to use the notebook, then I'll be the one to use it and die 13 days later. And then he doesn't die 13 days later, and the Jew's up. Chapter 72, Verification. Team, I'll make the deal with the Shinigami for the eyes. Please let me do it. Deputy Director, the pressure must have gone to the point that it's unbearable. It's probably meaningless to try to stop him. Unless someone makes the deal with the eyes, this plan can't go forward. Deputy Director, I'll do it. It's not like it can be of any use to anybody otherwise. Masuda, I'm very grateful for the offer, but I was the one responsible for removing the notebook and handing it to them in exchange for my daughter's life. If we're able to get it back by making a sacrifice, then I should be the one to make it. Dad, I'm sorry to bring this up, but was it light? If it comes to it, even if they are criminals, you might have to kill them with the notebook. Can you do it, Dad? Yes. I'll kill them, and then we'll die too. 13 days later. I'll die too. It's so like Dad to say that. His and Seiyu's lives are constantly in danger, and the fact that he's being kept alive by the kidnappers must be so humiliating for him. There's nothing surprising about his choice. If the need arises for my father to write a name in the notebook, then Okay, Dad. If we're gonna make the deal for the eyes, it'll be you. Yuck. So even using your father. According to what you told me, by making a deal for the eyes, we are able to see people's names and lifespans. But for the owner of the notebook, we will only be able to see the name. Is that right, Shinigami Ryuk? Yes, that's right. I don't see a reason why Kira would make Ryuk lie to us. So somebody on Melo's side has eyes. They could find out from seeing a photograph if the Deputy Director has ownership of the notebook right now. So we should make the deal right before we attack the kidnapper's hideout. Until then, Ide will have the so-called ownership of the notebook, since he's the least likely to be known by Melo. Shinigami Ryuk, you've only appeared before us as a messenger from Kira, and you got no intention of telling us about Kira, is that right? Yes. I'll never tell you anything. That doesn't mean that we have to do everything as Kira planned. Even if my father makes the deal for the eyes, doesn't mean that we have to use this notebook to kill the culprits Kira couldn't get. The notebook is our last resort. Getting the notebook back is our priority. But if we succeed in getting their photographs or images, then we can make it public, threatening that Kira will kill them. Oh, but in that case, the director won't need to make a deal for the eyes, right? No, we can't know what the situation will be like when we attack. I don't want to end up thinking I wish I had made the deal for the eyes. We must go there fully prepared for anything. But if they got someone with the eyes too, won't they kill the director as soon as they find out that he's got the notebook and the eyes? No, even if we come face to face, we'll have our faces hidden. Actually, we won't come face to face with them. According to Ryuk, Kira knows the name and face of the person with eyes. Yes, that's right. Which means that we'll be attacking after Kira kills their person with the eyes. That's right. That person will die at 11:59. In that case, as long as we get the notebook back, there will be no problems. Even if we let someone escape. Even if worst comes to worst, and they escape with the notebook, you're going to have your face hidden. So unless they get somebody else to make a deal with the eyes and look at my father's photograph, they won't know who was behind the attack. I see. But even Kira can't uncover the identity of all the people in the hideout. This is why Kira sent this notebook to us. With it, we can definitely get back the other notebook. It's aggravating to go along with Kira's plan, but it is a good plan. Well, you're Kira, man. You're sly. We can't accept Kira as righteous. We can't let Mello and the mob keep on using the notebook either. So, for now, we must dedicate ourselves to succeed in this operation. And once we defeat Mello, we can keep the notebook. But the person with the eyes must give them up. Those are Kira's conditions, right? Yes. Even Kira joins hands with you. Kira doesn't want you to keep the eyes for yourselves. If you do not give them up, Kira will kill whoever has them. But that would mean that all you're doing is shortening the lifespan. If that's the cost I must pay to crush them, then that's fine with me. We will still have that notebook and the Shinigami, so I don't think it's a bad bargain for us. That will aid us in trying to catch Kira after this. For now, our job is to find out everything we can about this hideout before November 10th. How many people there are? How many exits? Escape routes? Ryuk, one more thing. Yes? There seems to be a Shinigami staying watch on their side. Have you heard anything about it from Kira? No, nothing I can recall. That Shinigami helped the Mafia during the last attack by pulling the helmets off the soldiers. Is that so? You'll be able to see the Shinigami if you're in the same place as it, right? Yes, I will. Is there any way of stopping the Shinigami from helping the Mafia again? I think so. How? That Shinigami just wants to get the notebook back from the humans. So all I need to say is, if you want the notebook back, then keep quiet and stay out of this. Are you sure about that? Yes, I am. Shinigami trusts other Shinigami before they trust humans. A few minutes before 11:59 p.m. on November 10th, Ryuk will convince the other Shinigami, and at 11:59 we'll attack. Right. Yes. Phew. So what's going on? This is so much fun. Looks like Saito will get his notebook back now. And it sounds really entertaining that Sojiro is going to make the deal with the eyes and attack. When you go in, you'll all be fully equipped in addition to wire. I'm going to place a camera on your helmets so I can see what you're seeing. Tomorrow, we'll place telescopic cameras all around the hideout and November 7th. Okay, so 3 more days. So far, we've verified 18 people going in and out. I'm sure Mello isn't going to show himself, but this definitely appears to be the right place. 17 of the guys we've seen are on the FBI's Mafia list. So that means those 17 people will be dead by the time we attack. If we can trust what Kira has told us, then that'll be the case. Beep beep. Oh, Hoagie. Greg Parker left the hideout a while ago and brought a large amount of food. He's heading back to the hideout now and... Okay, telling him. I've been able to ascertain that he purchased multiple boxes of the same brand of chocolate. That clinches it. It feels a little strange that chocolate is the deciding factor here. Now we know that there are only 2 entrances in the building. I can't wait till we attack in 3 days. Right, I'm counting you. Right. November 10th, 11:47 p.m. Okay. Is everybody ready? I'm ready. Ready. Okay. Dev Director Yagami, please put Ryuk on line. He's listening right beside me. I hear you, L. Shinigami have great hearing. Can you see the other Shinigami from there? Yeah. He's sitting in front of the entrance, looking bored. Then go talk to him like we planned. So he flies over. Phew. First, I've got to get close to him without being seen. Keep your voice down, Saito. Huh? Oh, you. Did you say something, Saito? Oh, nothing's wrong. You were talking in your sleep a while ago, too. Make sure you keep your eyes open. Why are you letting humans use you like this? Were you stupid? But they won't give me my notebook unless I... Actually, I'm in no position to criticize you right now. Look, police are going to launch an attack and kill everybody inside. So you just shut your mouth and watch. But if you kill everybody, I can't do my job. Hey, last attack would have succeeded. And you would have gotten your notebook back if you hadn't interfered. Get it? Oh, you're right. Oh, said Gligor. Do you understand? Don't do anything. If you understand me, just keep your mouth shut. Nope. I've convinced the Shinigami. Yeah, Ryuk has been able to convince the Shinigami. Then Deputy Director Yagami. It's time to make the deal with the Shinigami. Huh? Ryuk, go ahead. As you wish. His eyes. Deputy Director Yagami. When you look at the photographs of the suspect kidnappers, can you see their names and lifespans? Yes, I can. 11:59. Their names and lifespans just appeared. Let's go. Slime, they're going in. November 10th. 11:59. The attack is launched. Okay, who's going to be alive still? Chapter 73. Cornered. November 10th. 11:59. Break in. I knew it. So Kira's involved. Okay. They're well prepared. I'm not ready for them yet. You eating chocolate? What's I doing? Darn it. Like, cameras. I can't let them see my face. Hazel Glimmer? Oh, there's a Death Note. Roy. Skyer. Don't let them get the Death Note. Or don't let them get the notebook. Bring it up to the monitor room. Huh? Ray, Masuda. Yes, sir. Boom. Bang, 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 bang. They're off. L. We found 2 gamesters. We're still alive. They're finding us. Boom, crack, crack, bam, bam, bam. We're in our flak gear. Should we charge in? Dev Director. Can you confirm their names? No. I only got a glimpse of them. I could probably read a Japanese name quickly, but the names are in English. And they're shooting us, too. I'm unable to get a good look at their faces. Darn. Where's Mello? Neither of the guys on the screen are Mello. It'd be easy to show the images to these 2 guys, to Misa, to get her to kill them, but that's going to lead to some trouble later. And even if I send the image to my father, the situation isn't serious enough to force them to write their names in the notebook, as long as everyone believes the 13-day rule. According to the images I'm seeing, they don't seem to be armed with anything special, just handguns. I think we can capture them using tear gas. Right. Masuda. Okay. Bloop. It's like boosh. No. They'll get the notebook. Fire, I will. Capture them. Cop, cop. Bang. Got the notebook? Okay. Good. Freeze. Cop, cop. L. We caught the 2. We have the notebook. Now that I have the notebook back, all I need is Mello. We still haven't found Mello, but I'm sure he's somewhere in that building. We come this far, so use caution when you search for him. Okay. Ide, Zawa, you don't need to guard the entrances anymore. I'll keep a watch on them with the camera, so you 2 go in and assist the others. Okay. The last room. Second floor? Mel might not be the only one hiding there. We have no idea where they may attack from, so be careful. Okay, looking. So, I'm the only one left. I've got no choice. Click. Boosh! Boom, boom, huh? What was that? Is everyone okay? They sure are noisy. It's fun. Are you okay, Masuda? No, I'm not. Okay, he's down. Good. You seem fine. I've blown up the 2 entrances. You're not going to be able to get out of this place easily now. This was only a warning. I'm going to blow up the whole building next. I can see all your movements through the monitors. So if you don't want me to press the button, do as I say. Blow the place up? What's he thinking? Why do you even have to set this up? Was he going to kill his accomplices? Do you want to have the notebook all to himself? I get it. Mo's objective, first and foremost, is to capture Kira. So in order to reach that goal, he'll use any means necessary, even using the Mafia. L, what should we do? If the notebook gets destroyed, an explosion, he's gonna be in trouble too. I don't think he's serious. He's unbelievable. Who knows what he'll do next? I have to kill him here. No. To Mello, getting caught and dying are the same thing. So he may actually be serious about it. Now, the least we must do is to see Mello's face. We can pretend to follow Mello's orders and wait for the opportunity to see his face. We should talk him into letting you see him. First order, I want all of you to smash the cameras on your helmets. Darn, if I lose the cameras, I'm not going to be able to get Melo's face. No, Melo doesn't know that the director has the Shinigami's eyes. The fact that he's telling you to smash the cameras might mean that he's going to show himself to all of you. Do what he says. Destroy the cameras. Okay, snap. Snap, snap. Okay, crack. All your weapons over the rail. Okay, they're doing it. One of you holding a notebook, and the rest of you back away. Okay, don't worry. Melo's playing to our hands. He wants to get the notebook back. He's trying to threaten us with a bomb and take a hostage to escape. Now we'll be able to see his face. The director, hold the notebook in your hand and have the others back away. Good. Walk over the door with the notebook. Take your helmet off. Huh? By the notebook. So even if you show your face, Melo can't kill you. Furthermore, Melo doesn't know that you have the Shinigami eyes. This is a chance to see his face. Ha ha ha, you again, Yagami. Maybe I should have killed you. But it's certainly interesting that we're exchanging the notebook once again. At a time like this, it's easier for me to deal with straight-laced guys like you. Don't worry. I haven't got any tricks up my sleeve this time either. I won't let go of the detonation switch. But I won't have a gun with me. And I'll also have my hands up. You can check as you come into the room, so you have nothing to worry about. The only things you can bring inside are a notebook and the mask. Come on in. I was going to come in contact with my father in order to get the notebook back and the mask. I won. Melo. Michael Kirill. 502209. Okay. Bring the notebook and the mask to me. I'm going to use you as my hostage again. Dad, his face. Do you see his face? Hello. Michael Keel. Your real name is Michael Keel. Huh? Darn. How? Did you get from Snyder? Did Kira control Snyder? So they joined up Kira, as I suspected. You did it, or we did it. We had already uncovered everything about you. Give up, Melo. You surrender? I won't kill you. What? Don't be stupid. Write his name down in the notebook and kill him. Right. If I write your name down in this book, you'll die. Drop that switch and raise your hands. Now, drop that switch. Ha ha ha. Can't threaten me. You try to write my name down. I'll press the button. Do it then, huh? I'm prepared to lose my life. I'd happily give up my own life, if it means that I die as well. Stop trying to be a hero, Yagami. You might be satisfied with that. But what about your men? You're going to sacrifice them too? They're my men. They're all prepared to face death. Trust me, everybody. The one who backs down here is going to lose. I don't know how large that explosion of yours is going to be, but there are going to be survivors. My fully equipped men have the best chance. If I hold on to the notebook, it shouldn't get damaged beyond use. Tell you the truth. We just want you and the notebook to disappear. Give up, Melo. The only way you'll live through this is to surrender. Drop that switch. What are you doing? Hurry up and write his name down. He's too dangerous. I don't know what he's thinking. Now's the time to kill him. Kill him right now. So Michael Keel. Chapter 74. A fine performance. Kill him. Hurry up and kill him. Crunch. Yagami. You've never killed anybody before, have you, huh? His gun? Oh. Don't move. Stop it. I'll have to write down your last name. It'll take me less than a second. Give up and hand yourself over to me. You fool. Just write his name down. Write it. Huh? I'm sorry, Yagami. I really didn't have any intention of killing you, but you never should have joined Kira. You should have just written my name down without hesitation. But now that I've noticed it, you're not going to get the chance to write my name anymore, huh? Oh, so me stop. Now everyone on the floor is necessarily dead. You thought you could survive by pretending to be dead, Josie? Huh? Oh! Gunshots! Darn it! We're gonna break in! Bang, bang! Bang, bang! Josie, get the notebook. Even Yagami's dead. I can't let the others see my face. It's no use. He won't let go of the notebook. Is he still alive? Boom, they come in. Darn. Rah, bang, bang. Shut. Oh, he's dead. Oops. It's over, Mello. Drop that switch. What? Don't be fool. Shoot him. Why is everyone so... Darn it. Uh-oh. I've got a choice. It's all or nothing. Click. Boom. He couldn't have. Did he really blow up the place? No. There's a chance that he's only trying to distract us. But if everybody dies, then... Deputy Director, Zawa, Mogi, Ide, Masuda. Can you hear me? Deputy Director, anyone? Crumble. L. This is Mogi. I barely made it, too. L. So they're alive. The Mello is. Mogi, Ide. Can you move? What about Mello? Deputy Director. Notebook. Masuda, are you okay? No, I'm not. Good. You seem fine. L. This, there's no side Mello. Darn it. Did he get away? That's why I told them to kill him. He must have set the bomb so that he would be safe as long as he was inside the room. But since the door was open and we were staying right by it, we were blown away. If he was standing in the far corner of the room and hid behind the desk, then there is a chance that he... But you did see Mello's face, right? No. By the time we got into the room, he was already wearing a helmet. That means that the only person who saw Mello's face is... Alright. Are the Deputy Director and Zawa okay? What about the gangsters you captured? I doubt that the guys on the first floor are alive. Zawa and the Deputy Director are unconscious, but breathing. Okay? The Deputy Director's been shot in the neck, and he's bleeding badly. This is, he's still holding on tightly to the notebook. Hurry, get an ambulance. Because Kira killed all the mafia in the status. The police and rescue personnel are in total disorder. Mogi or Ide, if either of you can drive a car, get the Deputy Director and Zawa to Marvin Hospital. It's closest from where you are. Darn it, Mo's not in the building anymore. There's too much smoke to find him on camera. And even if I get his image, he's wearing a helmet. The easiest way to get Dad to write Mello's name in the notebook, I've got to leave right away for the hospital. Got it? L. I'll take the Deputy Director and Zawa to the hospital. Ide, please bring back the notebook and the Deputy Director. Bring back the notebook the Deputy Director had with him. And the notebook we recovered. Okay, but what about Mello? I can't expect much. As L, I'll get as many policemen as I can to tell them we're searching for the Director's killer. As long as SPK doesn't get Mello first. The problem is how much Mello knows, especially about the fake rules. If he hasn't found out about the fake rules, I don't have to bother with him. No, from what Ryuk said, the other Shinigami doesn't seem very smart, so I should assume that Mello already knows. Mello also knows about the notebook, and it's obvious that he's out to get Kira. Mello's very existence is the danger to me. I've got to kill him. No way I can, or any way I can. Once my father regains consciousness, I'll force him to write Mello's name in the notebook if I have to. Okay? Rook flying with the other Shinigami. Hey, the old man took the notebook with him, so now I can't get it. Where are they taking the notebook to this time? Ryuk, you're the one who told me to shut up and just watch. You just stood outside and did nothing. You should have taken the notebook back when his owner died. Okay, the hospital. You might want to call his family. I wonder if they'll make it from Japan this time. Hey, Masuda, Dad, come on, Dad, please don't die. Light, Dad, good, Light. I'm so glad. I'm glad too, Dad. Can you move? I still have the eyes. And according to that, Shinigami, Ryuk. I can't see the lifespan of someone who owns a notebook. Light, you're not Kira. I'm so glad, huh? Of course he isn't. You were still worried about that. Don't talk so much. That's important too. But there's something much more important right now. Write Melo's name down in the notebook. I'm sorry, I couldn't kill him after all. Just say his name. Asking to write Melo's name down right now is... No, I can get around it. At a time like this, it probably won't be strange if I seem to panic. I'm sorry, I couldn't kill him after all. Light, I'm counting you to... Pulls up the notebook. It would be natural if I started to panic right now. There's no time to lose. Dad, write his name, Use all the strength you've got left, and write his name. Don't let him keep getting the better of you like this. Light, come on, Dad. Do you want to die in vain? Write it, Dad. Hurry up and remember his face. Dad. And drops the pen. Beep. Sorry. Dad, don't die. Darn it. Light. Ink. Goes over, gets up. Everyone, please come outside. Is Shigami, who's looking for his notebook, here right now? Yes? Yeah, he's right here. But he doesn't have his notebook right now. So you're not going to be able to see him unless he chooses the notebook when the present owner of this notebook is holding it. Shigami. And everybody else, please touch the notebook. Okay? The Shigami is only here to get his notebook back. I should give it back to him before he says anything uncalled for. He's passing it. What will you do once you get the notebook back? Go back to Jimingan Realm. I only came to get my notebook back, as I thought. He's like, yippee! We only need one of these dangerous notebooks to continue our Akira investigation. You can have this one back. Whoopee! Like, good for you, Sato. Ain't flies off. Those who use the notebook are cursed with misfortune. Well, Sojiro never actually used the notebook himself. And he died believing that his son wasn't Kira. So I guess he was happy. So that should definitely throw a suspicion of light. Chapter 75, Acknowledgement. Darn it. I was near tricking the people connected to Whammy House to write Melo's name down in the notebook. But I can't get in contact with any of them. Nier must have gone to them before me. So even if I succeed in finding them, they'd probably all refuse to write the name. But didn't his father say the name out loud? To Nier, Melo is the source of information for capturing Kira, so he doesn't want Melo killed. I think that's all there is to it, but... Beep beep. Nier. Nier again? He sure is persistent. The only reason you found their hideout was because you had Kira's help. But you don't know how Kira found the hideout. Melo escaped, but he got the notebook back. That's right. Stop being so obstinate. No matter how many times you ask me, it's going to be the same answer. I told you everything I can. Darn. This is all because Dad didn't kill Melo. And then Melo made such a big mess, blowing up the place. Nier had already narrowed down the hideout to 4 locations. So it's obvious that he would have gone to that place sooner or later. I didn't want to tell him about getting the notebook back. But with everybody around me, I can just lie about it. Notebook, as long as one of our members doesn't come in contact with Nier, it's safe. Kira helped them. The important point is the fact that L and the Japanese police are in possession of the notebook they recovered. But he probably isn't going to tell me anything more. Click. He's been bugging me like this for a whole week. Ever since my dad died. No. Since 2 days before we attacked the hideout. Light, are you okay? You should get some rest. No, I'm okay. It's going to seem suspicious if L just remained silent after the death of my dad. He's already bombarding me with questions like, it's an interrogation. There's a possibility that he's beginning to suspect me, L. Okay. Nier, I think it's about time you tell us your thoughts about this case. The new L is too foolish, and Kira is too active. Okay. This L knew that every Mafia member in the United States was going to die on November 10th because Kira contacted the Japanese task force and told them so. What a joke. He doesn't want to tell us why. They believed the information Kira gave them. Everybody at the headquarters was convinced by it. Kira knew that the Japanese investigation team had the notebook, but from the death of certain gangsters, Kira figured out that the notebook had fallen into evil hands. In order to get the notebook back, Kira offered to lend them a hand, and they succeeded in getting the notebook back. Seems like a pretty consistent story to me. No, it's not. If Kira was able to directly contact the Japanese task force, then why is Kira allowing them to keep the notebook? Kira teamed with them to get the notebook back. I can understand. But if Kira wanted to get the notebook back, Kira should have regained possession of it. Kira was able to directly contact the headquarters, so it would have been easy to threaten them. Furthermore, there are many rules to using the notebook. It's highly unlikely that Kira would let anybody else have the notebook, since it would provide them with information about the murder weapon. Maybe Kira didn't know that the task force got the notebook when they took it from Gucci. But if he knew of its existence before the gangsters got hold of it, why didn't he do anything? And if Kira found out about it only after the gangsters took it, why is Kira allowing them to keep it now? If anybody other than Kira has a notebook, and its existence become public, there will be people who will try to get it for themselves. The government and the police could keep the notebook a secret, fearing a panic by the public. But there are millions of rumors about Kira's methods, and nobody is going to believe in the notebook unless its powers are demonstrated to them. What Kira should fear the most is the possibility that they might go to that extreme. You're right. Why does the Japanese task force still have it? I've had my suspicions, but judging from the unbelievably convenient deal between Kira and the Japanese task force on this case, at the very least, Kira and the Japanese task force are connected. Connected. No, if Kira is actually within the task force, then no, it's Kira. Pops off. Puts a skull under it. That can't be. Are you serious, Nier? Yes. But about 7% serious. 7%. Is a possibility. So the possibility is very low. But it doesn't make sense. The problem is how to fill in the remaining 97%. All we did was keep a close eye on them, and Kira began to move around. And the new L began to give himself away. Luckily, Mel escaped, so the remaining 93% might not be as hard as it seems to fill in. I've had an uncomfortable feeling about new L from the start. Pops out the head. Do you think it was strange that he was so reluctant to cooperate with us in the investigation? That's because he doesn't want us to investigate them. Replaces his head. But they wouldn't just trust us from the start, so I can't understand them not telling us everything. Nier, isn't that too much for an assumption? Commander Rester investigations are based upon assumption. Commander Rester, investigations are based on assumptions. If you're wrong, you just have to say sorry, huh? Well then, please assume that this is correct and start investigating everything you can about the Japanese task force. Go back to light. Nier, SPK, Mello. How much have they found out? And what are their next motives, or next news? I gotta get rid of them quickly. Once I succeed in that, there's nothing else I need to worry about. I just remembered that the Vice President holding a press conference around 6 p.m. today. What's he gonna say? He's probably gonna make a statement about the Mafia deaths. Everybody already knows that Kira did it. Why would he need to make an announcement about it? But didn't they announce at 3 p.m. that his announcement is going to be televised worldwide? I guess it's something really important. You're always watching television, Masuda. Okay. This vice president always looks so timid. Have met with the annihilation of the mafia and our stores as well. as the depths of our president, we, the United States of America, could be, have decided to accept Kira, and will do nothing to stand in Kira's way. Oh, I intend to suggest this to other world leaders in the next World Summit. What a fool! Yagami slams his hand on the table. Yes, even the United States has bowed down to Kira now. Well, what is he saying? Is he serious? He must be terrified, Kira. Mr. Vice President, when did you make the decision? We need an explanation. Okay. Are you trying to say that Kira is righteous? Righteous? This is not what I said. But owing to Kira's powers, we're now a thing of the past, and organized crime in the United States as well as other countries is on the brink of being wiped out. We also found out that the president's death is connected to the attempts to capture Kira. We go directly against Kira, who we killed, and that is a proven fact. This is why our government has been evasive concerning Kira. Our country will come to a standstill if the head of the nation changes every time we try to capture Kira. We're not accepting Kira as righteous. We're just not taking the actions as a country to try to capture Kira. It's the same thing. You idiot. You just said a minute ago that you were going to accept Kira. Then, can you openly defy Kira right here on television? I'll do it. Stop it. I actually think that the president's decision is right. What? So now you're running away. You call yourself our leader? You got to be mad. What? Okay. Now all the other countries will start to know. This is only the beginning. There's going to be some chaos for a while. It wasn't my intention. My attempt to capture Mello actually pushed the United States into giving in to Kira. So close now. My new world. What's going to happen to us now? We're going to be dissolved. Thanks to that chicken-hearted president. No, he's not a chicken. He's not a maggot. Ridiculous. Accepting Kira is out of the question. You isn't convinced? I can't believe this. We're talking about the United States here, right? How could the man said to take over as president say that? Well, maybe he was being controlled by Kira. Or not. Even Kira made him say that. It would be meaningless if he just dies right after. But now that he's made such a statement, I wouldn't be surprised if those who are against Kira assassinate him. Azawa, Mogi, Ide, and Light. Can I ask you a serious question? What's this all of a sudden? Does that mean you're usually not serious, Masuda? Do we think that Kira's evil? Huh? What do you mean, Masuda? Tell you the truth. I just can't make myself believe that Kira is completely evil. Do you think that Kira is righteous then? I don't know if Kira is good or evil. And I'm serious when I say I'd give my life to capture Kira. I also think that Kira is fighting against evil. Look at this last incident. Kira called us the enforcer of justice and lent us a hand in order to get the notebook back. And as a result, we got it back. I believe that this was possible because we all believed in Kira. And to the weak and earnest, the world is definitely becoming a better place to live. That's not true. The world might be more peaceful, but that's because people are afraid. Peace based upon murder and fear is not a real peace. I know that. Right? I know that Kira is a mass murderer. But I can also understand the feeling of those people who look upon Kira as being their savior. I've always been one of the weak people, so I understand them. I'm a cop. I can't accept Kira. I know that, and it is my job to capture Kira. But I still can't deny Kira's presence. Maybe there's something wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you, Masuda. Light! What are you saying, Light? It's the fact that many anonymous surveys now show a majority of people are pro-Kira. What I'm saying is Masuda's idea is not wrong from that standpoint. Kira's a mass murderer, evil. That's true. But there are many people who support Kira. That's also true. I think Kira understands this. That what he does is evil. But Kira will sacrifice even himself to change the world for the better. That's the true justice Kira has chosen. This is probably what Kira is thinking. Huh? It is not our business to debate whether Kira is evil or not. That is up to the public and philosophers to decide. We got no choice but to catch Kira. If Kira's caught, then the world will be in chaos again. But don't think about that. Good or evil, everything depends on the results. If we catch Kira, then Kira is evil. If Kira rules the world, then Kira is good. So the victor is righteous. But that's so. Okay. Well, come think of it. The world has always been like that. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made such a stupid remark. We must catch Kira. That's definitely the right thing to do. Right. But the world is rapidly coming to Kira's side. Soon Kira will be justice. Huh. Chapter 76. Greetings. Okay. Manga gives in to Kira. So watching TV? I've been saying all along that sooner or later, Kira's time would come. Yeah, that's right. Demigawa? Okay. It's caused an uproar in Japan, too. It's funny to watch Demigawa suddenly being so lively. It's not funny. The Prime Minister had no comment about the fact that the United States has decided not to capture Kira, but claimed that he would hold a special session with the duet to talk about Japan's response too. It's only a matter of time before Japan follows the United States. Not only Japan. At this rate, Kira might really rule the whole world someday. Beep. The year 2010 will be the first year of the Kira era. Yeah. But if this continues, we're really going to have to leave the police force this time. Yeah. We're not going to be able to make a living. Don't worry. There are still wealthy individuals who support L. Some of them are probably corrupt people, afraid of being killed by Kira. But we're in no position to be choosy. I'm almost there. Once the whole world accepts Kira, and 80%, no, 7% of the people support him, then Nier, Mello, and even L won't be able to lead normal lives once they're exposed to the world as infidels. I've searched every possible licensed and unlicensed doctor in America, no, in the world, but I can't find any record of anyone who could be Mello. I see. It was such a large explosion, and he wasn't protected, so I expected him to be injured. But Mello no longer has the notebook, so he's no longer a threat to us. That's right. It'd be nice if we could get our hands on Mello, but our priority is still capturing Kira. But I think that it's correct to assume that Mello knows all our names except Eddie's and mine. Furthermore, he thinks that you are L, Suda. Oh, right. Well, I don't think Mello will tell Kira about us. And there aren't any people like the Mafia left for Mello to join forces with. And no matter what he says, since he no longer has the notebook, nobody will believe him. But Nier will probably believe Mello. We must find Mello before the SPK does. Is using people who support Kira the best way to do that? No, Ryuk. This would all be over if you'd just tell us about Kira. Give him apples? Stop being so persistent. It's part of the rules not to tell. And you're getting too familiar with me these days. Anyway, before we're allowed to tell, I tell Kira about you guys. Huh? Is there on Kira's side? Then just go back to Kira. If I go back, then you're all going to have to hold the notebook. Surrender your ownership of it, so that all of you won't be able to see me and get the notebook back to Kira. Though, Kira seems to be pretty sure that you won't give the notebook back. Shoot, I was thinking about following Ryuk back to Kira in order to find out who he is. Eats apple? Or he took it away from Ryuk. But this means that Kira doesn't know who the members of the task force are. It is better if we keep the notebook and the Shinigami right. And seriously, if we take our time with this, the world could change to the point where capturing Kira is a crime. That's right. It's crazy what happened to true justice. Hey, Nier, are you serious about dissolving the SPK? Yes. This country's justice system has completely collapsed. And I'm not joking when I say that dissolving this organization may actually prove to be fruitful. Is the train set? Of course, I'll continue to try and find out who L/Kira is, with the information from 5 years ago, when the FBI tried to investigate the Japanese task force. But it will be difficult since we can't expect any help from Japan, or the American police. Don't they have the list? Including me. There are 4 of us left. That's the spy leaked the names and faces of the others. Well, it could have been just the faces. Either way, they were all killed by the notebook. That is irrefutable. That's nothing new. I want all of you to put yourselves in Melo's position. The spy has given you the names and faces of the SPK members. Would you kill them all, or would you kill all of them? Would you kill all of them, knowing that there will be some members of the SPK who won't die, huh? No, 1 or 2. And at least keep one of them alive. That's what I think as well. So we're going to purposely disband and wait for Melo to contact one of us. That's not a bad idea. The chances are pretty high, and it will be easy to get the vice president to announce that SPK is disbanding. Melo's all alone right now. He probably has no one to rely on. I can't believe that he's abandoned his desire to be number 1. Since he wants to get Kira before I do, he'll definitely want the information we have. But judging from the way Melo's been acting, wouldn't it be dangerous to come in contact with him? Very dangerous. So when the time comes, I want you all to do as he says. Do as he says. Give him all the information we have, especially the fact that the new L might be Kira, and that I have Melo's photograph. Next move is up to him. Okay. Those willing to take part in this plan are going to wear a wire and come to headquarters every day from their former residences. Actually, I'd want you to put cameras in your rooms too. But even if we give all the information to Melo, won't we try to kill us? So we won't tell him about him. That may very well happen. But I have faith in your excellent skills. If you're scared, you don't have to participate. But please, don't leave the headquarters. I'm scared. So I'm not going to go outside. What do you think? Especially you. Hal Lindner? Me? Let me say this plainly. Other than Rester and me, Melo should have known everybody's information. But Melo decided not to kill you. And if I were him, I would choose to get the information from you, a woman. Because if I had to meet face to face, there's a better chance of escaping or overcoming you because of your physical differences. Yeah? And the fact that it would be unlikely, even for the SPK, to invade a woman's privacy using wires and cameras. So you're certain that Melo will contact us? No. The chances are 60-40. And if the contact takes place, 70% chance for Linder, 25% chance for Giovanni, and 5% chance for Commander Rester. I don't mind doing it. Okay, I'll do it too. But with the L is Kira theory going around since Kira first apprehended, or since Kira first appeared, will Melo believe this? Why won't he? Anybody who knows what the true L, anyone knows that the true L is dead will believe it. Commander Rester, we're now an informal organization. I don't mind if it is from the general public. I want you to gather powerful people who are completely against Kira. You can use as much money as you need from the funds I inherited from El. But they're from the public. It's going to be hard for me to determine if they're trustworthy. I'll need time to investigate them. We will need to trust each other. From now on, we're going to have no choice but to become an underground organization that strives to get rid of Kira. We just need people who are willing to join such an organization and follow the orders of a boss whose face or voice they don't know. The more people we have, the better it will be. And that is the kind of battle we're going to be fighting from now on. Now's the time to leave if you want. We have decided to disband the secret organization called the SPK, which the former president created to capture Kira, and SPK is being disbanded? Huh? So this shows that the United States is serious about letting Kira go. It could be Japan first, or Japan next, disbanded, but it's impossible that Nier is given up. Why would they announce the disbanding of an organization that nobody knew about? I don't like this. This is a part of Nier's plan. He's beginning to make his move. Okay? Now that I've come this far, I'm going to have to use the public against him. I've got a lot more manpower than he does now. I should take the chance and spread Kira's word to the public. But how? Sakura TV, Demgawa, and I'll use Misa again. This can't be done, and the Japanese police can't do anything about it. I'm going to give the public Kira's ideals and teaching. Then the number of people who support Kira will increase, and they'll all move according to Kira. Okay? Beep beep. Oh. Found her. Nier, I want to take a shower. So I'm taking the wire off for a while. Click. Okay. Doesn't she need to set up a camera first? Click. Okay. So she's actually taking a shower, okay? Nier came to the conclusion that you would try to contact me. I don't think he knew that we had already met. It's so like Nier to think that way. And you no longer have the notebook, so all you can threaten me with is the gun, right? You can't control me, and if you use the gun to kill me, it's only going to make it easier to track you down. I'm going to have to place cameras in all my rooms. After this, excluding the bathroom. So what are you going to do? Live in the bathroom? It's okay with me. I don't mind having you around. Oh, you like him? Nier also thinks that the new L is Kira. L? L is Tota Masuda. I thought he was completely useless. The Japanese police are only using him as a mouthpiece. Darn it, what's going on? The new L is Kira. I guess it's possible. So what are you gonna do? Comes out. How? Whose side are you on? Mine or Nier's? I already told you a week ago, didn't I? I'm on nobody's side. You, Nier, and I all want to capture Kira. We're all after the same goal. Huh. So what are you gonna do? Are you going to run away? If you do, I'm gonna tell Nier that you were hiding in my bathroom and I met you. Or do you want to meet me later, somewhere else? How? Go back to headquarters. What? I've got no reason to go back there right now. Pulls the gun to head. Make one up. Go back. Okay. Stop pointing that thing at me. Nier, huh? He's taking her. What? What's going on? You're right about him making contact, but please let him in. She just comes in, and they guns point at him. Welcome, Mello. Oh, he's just walking in? Chapter 77. Use. Dang. Face got obliterated. On one side. Okay. Drop your gun. That goes for everybody. Put your guns down. It's meaningless for us to shed any blood here. But Mello killed the other SPK members. And he kidnapped and killed the Japanese police director. We have no proof of that, and I think Kira is the one who killed the director. But that's not important now. Don't make me say again, our goal is to capture Kira. There's zero gain for us in killing Mello right now. He got the notebook once, and was able to get closer to Kira than any of us. That's something we should respect. You pointed a gun at him. It's just plain rude. Very well. Point the gun. Well said, Nier. He's lit off for her. So everything's gone as you imagined. Yes. I didn't expect you to come all the way here. And thanks to you, Mello, I've been able to greatly narrow down my suspects for Kira. Nier? Point at him. Huh? I'm not a tool for you to use to solve the puzzle. And they're pointing at their guns at him. Come and arrest her. Don't make me repeat myself. Please, or a gun. Mello, if you want to shoot me, shoot. You can see in front of him? Mello, if you kill Nier right now, then even if you succeed in capturing Kira, it'll be meaningless. And if you shoot Nier, we'll be left with no choice but to shoot you. Because they're in both of you dying. That will only make Kira happy. But lowers the gun. She's right near. I just came to get the photo you have of me. Yes. Yeah. There's only remaining photograph, and there are no copies of it. Also, the surveillance cameras here only monitor. They don't record. I've contacted all the members of Whammy House, and anyone else from your past who would know your face. It's not 100% perfect, but I think it's safe to say that you won't be killed by the notebook. On the back it says, Dear Mello. So Nier knew that he would be handing me this photograph sooner or later. Come think of it. It must have also been Nier's plan for Hal to give me the SPK's information on Kira. Nier, I have no intention of joining forces with you. I know. But it would upset me to receive this picture without giving anything in return. The murder notebook. It's the Shinigami notebook. And people who touch it are able to see the Shinigami. Impossible. Who's going to believe that? Shinigami? I believe him. What advantage is there for Mello in coming up with such a stupid story about a Shinigami really existing? If you were telling me a lie, he would tell me a normal, more meaningful lie. Therefore, the Shinigami exists. The notebook I had belonged to a Shinigami named Saito, who dropped it in the human world. Had to come down to get it back, but another Shinigami had it before. We know that because there were rules written in English inside the notebook for human use, right? It would be odd for a Shinigami to write rules down for humans to use when he wants to get back. And one more thing, there's a fake rule hidden amongst the rules written in the notebook. That's all the information I can give you. So, even Mello knew. Nier, Mello. Huh? Which of us is going to get to Kira first? Race is on. You leaving? Our destination is the same. I'll be waiting for you when you get there. Back to light. Darling, are you going to stay up late tonight again? Mello, Nier, as long as these two are alive. At this point, should I kill the other members of the task force? No, still too early for that. There are many ways to continue deceiving them. So the top priority is still to kill Mello and Nier. As long as they don't announce that the present L is Kira, I can keep the members of the task force alive. Actually, I'll use the members as bait. Nier and Mello will definitely try to contact them. I should do everything I can. Click. Okay. Juros. Beep. It's Kira. It can't be. No. Kira's killed the former president. Then is this the joke? Find out if this phone call was a joke or not tomorrow. When you check on the people whose names I'm going to read off my kill list right now. Vice President George Ziros first. Let me tell you how grateful I am about the United States supporting me. We don't support you. I'm also highly appreciate that you made public the secret organization called the SBK, which was created to capture Kira, and disbanded it However, it will be meaningless unless you disclose the members. The SPK was created by the former president, so I don't know the details. Now, I would like you to look for people in the American police, CIA, FBI, and any other organization who have gone missing, or whose data has disappeared around the time of the creation of the SPK. Of course, I want you to be responsible for this. And please make sure to keep it a secret to all who are against Kira. You announced that the United States will no longer capture Kira. Unless you cooperate with me, I have no choice but to give you the same fate as the former president. Very well. Beep. Near specifically stated that there were several SPK members still alive, if I'm lucky. I may be able to get to Near through them. At any rate, sooner or later, people won't be able to condemn Kira as evil, even if they find out Kira's identity. I'm going to make sure that the world changes that way. Lisa, yes, Light? Get ready for soccer TV. Huh? Now? I'm sleepy. But I'll do my best. Okay. 3 days later, soccer TV. Screech. Crick. Kira's Kingdom is about to start. Kira's Kingdom? What a terrible name. 2 days ago, I announced to you the words of Kira, and justice has been done, as I claimed. Therefore, it is now clear to all that I have been chosen by Kira to be his spokesperson. Some may try to kill me, but I intend to risk my life to spread the word of Kira around the world. Yeah, you're so cool, Demigawa. Now that most of the countries around the world have announced that they will not try to capture Kira, the rest remain silent. Kira's surely the law and order of the world. Someone really needs to kill this guy. But these are all Kira's words, and not Demigawa's, right? There are still those who argue over whether Kira is right or wrong, and I see no reason not to. As a matter of fact, we should argue over it. And if the majority of the public opinion has to be against Kira, then Kira will just fade away and become a thing of the past. But now that Kira has been accepted by us, trying to capture Kira is an unforgivable sin and a crime. Police, average citizens, criminals, whoever they be, send word to Sakura TV, and we will indict them. Kira's protecting Sakura TV. People who try to stop me or this production are equally guilty. Those who support Kira, please join forces to keep an eye upon every corner of the world. Also, if you find a criminal, please contact me, Demigawa, at Sakura TV. I will use all my power and staff to do extensive research on them. And ultimately, Kira, God, will do the final research and administer justice upon the sinner. There's no way we can do a normal investigation now. No. So now we're the criminals. I can't believe the public is following a man as stupid as Demigawa. Following me. Near. Kira chose such a sleazebag as a spokesperson. And this all seems rather early and forced. If Kira is really doing all this, then it only proves that Kira is afraid of Mello and me. Could it be the same? Could it be the fake rule? Huh. So he believes Mello, okay. Chapter 78. Prediction. A fake role. The human whose name is written on this note shall die. This note will not take effect unless the writer has the person's face in their mind when writing his or her name. Therefore, people sharing the same name will not be affected. If cause of death is not specified, the person will simply die of a heart attack. After writing the cause of death, details of the death should be written in the next 6 minutes 40 seconds. If the person using the note fails to write names of people to be killed with 13 days of each other, then the user will die. If you make this note unusable by tearing it up or burn it, all the humans who have touched the note will then die. Till then will die. Judging for all the murderers, it is unmistakable that the notebook is able to kill people by heart attack. and by controlling them to a certain degree. Tear it up or burn it. Notebooks still exist, and there's no way of testing that. Therefore, it's like cards. Okay. With the tarot cards, the fake rule is the one where you must write another name down within 13 days or die. I may as well ask directly. Giovanni, please contact me at L. Right. Beep. Here again? L. I caught Mello. What? Darn it. Yes. Shoot. They got him before we did, but he escaped, huh? However, I was able to question him a little. Question him? Darn it. Wait. Near. Was in a situation where he could question Mello. But Mello still escaped? Could this be Near? Mello didn't escape. You let him get away. Am I right? Or do you still have him with you? No, he really did escape. I'm pretty impressed at how he escaped from under our noses. Just like left. He did tell me a few things of interest, and I would like your opinion on them, L. Mello claimed that a Shinigami possesses the notebook. Have you been able to confirm such an existence? The problem is how much Mello told him. This is all Mello told him, then. Yes, Shinigami truly do exist. I kept it a secret because I thought you'd never believe me. I'd really like to have a talk with that Shinigami. Well, I wouldn't. Okay, Ryuk. And the thing that's bugging me the most is that there's a fake rule hidden among the 7 rules you told me about before. Darn it, huh? A fake rule? Yes. But this is Mello we're talking about. He might just be trying to confuse us. That's true. But L, I'd like to hear your opinion. If one of the rules is fake, which one do you think it is? By process of elimination, is likely to be the one that says the writer will die unless they write another name in the notebook within 13 days. Yes, that's what I thought too. Darn. Because my father didn't kill Mello that time. Things are turning into the worst situation I imagined. On top of that, he's forced me to say which rule is the fake one. Shinigami. Is there a fake rule written in the notebook? No, there isn't. Smiling. Seems that there is no fake rule. I can only assume that Mello is lying. And if we write a name down in a notebook, a person will die, so there's no way of testing it. So, you have the Shinigami beside you. As if you didn't already know. Yes. Okay. You said the notebook being held at the Japanese Task Force headquarters. That means that you, L, are also at the headquarters. Am I correct? That's correct. Are people other than you listening to this conversation? Darn. How much does he know? No, calm down. If I tell him, Nier's going to want to get in contact with him. And that's just what I want. Yes, there are. I think I'm figuring out. Huh? Then L, and members of the Japanese task force. You see the original L's face? Huh? He got me. He knows much more than I expected. Click. L cut the connection, which is the same as meaning that they've seen L's face. Because I can only guess that Nier suspects that one of us is Kira. Yeah, I can believe this guy. But lying now and saying we didn't see his faces, yeah, what's the point? Clicks it. We'll continue with the conversation. It's true that there are some members here who have seen the original L's face. Ah, so you've seen him. Why you? Let's assume, and as I said, there's only an assumption, that one of the people who have seen the original L's face is Kira. Huh? Then why is Kira, who killed L, keeping you alive? Don't you think it would have been easier to kill all of you along with L? Nier. Your assumption doesn't make any sense. The task force has been through many situations where we clearly could tell that Kira was not among us. That's why we come this far together. The fact that, this is like, that's right. The fact that we're all still alive is the greatest proof that one of us is not Kira. Our assumption is that Kira got hold of L's information by some means and killed him. Now, is that really true? I believe that the 13-day rule is a fake. If so, do you still think that my assumption doesn't stand? Huh? Shinigami claims that all the rules are true. Are you saying that the Shinigami is lying? Yes, I believe Mello over the Shinigami. Shinigami of God's It's a Shinigami, for God's sake. How could I believe such a thing? And if my assumption stands, then Kira's among you. And is making the Shinigami lie. Wow, this guy's hit the bullseye. Ozair, huh? He's worse than hell. Yeah. Even if the Shinigami's lying, what's the difference? No. It'll mean Light's confinement was meaningless. Huh? What do you mean? If the 13-day rule is a lie, then claiming that he's not Kira since he didn't touch the book for more than 13 days means nothing, right? Even if Kira kept killing people during that time, he could have just gotten somebody else to do the killings for him. And it's an actual fact that there was more than one notebook. Oh, yeah, I remember. No, that still doesn't make sense. There's no way that Light can be Kira. The deputy director died confirming that Light was not the owner of the notebook. Yes. Nier's assumption makes it sound as if one of us is Kira. Anyway, it's impossible to try out the notebook. I can only think that Nier is coming up with this nonsense to make us start doubting each other. Right. That's right. Nier, I understand your theory, but we can't write somebody's name down just to find out whether the rule is a fake or not. I have talked before about testing the notebook, but we've always concluded that we must respect human life, and therefore, testing the notebook is something we must never do. Now how about this? I'll write Melo's name in the book. Wait, what? Of course. That is only if you know Melo's real name. He knows that we have Melo's name. He may even have let Melo go on purpose for this. Obviously, Melo will get the death sentence if he is caught. So I'll take responsibility for writing his name down, since I let Melo escape after getting my hands on him. If I specify where he dies, then you will be able to confirm Melo's death after that. You can perform DNA tests and such upon the things you have gathered from the remains of the explosion if Melo dies. And I die 13 days after writing his name down. Kira wins, and I have no problem with that. Well, what? So it's a matter of winning or losing? If the person using the note falls or fails to consecutively write names of people to be killed within 13 days of each other, then the user will die. Testing this rule may turn out to be a plus for our Kira investigation, and it could never be a minus. I'll do the test myself. Nier uses the notebook to kill Melo. I see Nier's face, and then kill Nier 13 days later. Perfect. This is a trap. How do I know if Nier really writes the name down himself? And even if Nier does write it, I can't believe that he'd show his face to us. He might even write a different name down at the last minute. But Misa and I were the ones who were confined. If I just reject this offer on my own, then it will give a bad impression to others. Only people here know about the confinement. What if I kill them first, and then make it seem that I died too? No. They may find out later that I was a member of this team, and that plan is the same as run away. I can do this. These guys trust me more than they trust Nier. Nier, please wait a minute. We need to talk about your suggestion. Click. I want everyone to tell me his opinion on this. We must respect human life, so we can't do it. That's easy to say. But I'm the one who was confined, so it's strange for me to be the one saying it. That's a tough call. It's not that I doubt you, White, but Melo's the one who killed the director, so if Nier's willing to do it, then I wouldn't be too tempted to stop him. I'm against it. I sincerely believe that Kira's not among us. And no matter what the reason is, we should not use the notebook to kill people. I'm sure the deputy director would say so too. Right, I'm against it too. I still think that we should cooperate with Nier. But now that he's coming up with plans like this, I've changed my mind. Anyway, the whole story about Mello escaping after being captured sounds fishy to me. I don't think Nier is worthy of our trust at this point, and I don't think we should cooperate or test the notebook. I'm against testing it out, too. That's right. We don't want to work with Nier. Nier, we can't test the notebook. Whatever the reason, we promise you that we'll take full responsibility for protecting it. Very well, as expected. Tech does it. He says that, expecting us to say that. So he said it even though he knew that we were going to reject it. And Nier's real objective was to get the others to have doubts about me. But this makes it clear. Nier suspects me. I bet he's desperate to get information from us. But he doesn't have the guts to come down here and join us in the investigation, since he suspects Kira's here. Now that it's turned out this way, it looks like what you were saying may actually come true, right? Nier and Mello both don't seem to be giving up on the notebook, so it's very likely that they'll try to make contact with us. That's right, Nier's come this far, and if Nier and Mello did come in contact with one another, then Mello will definitely want to get information from us too. Especially Mello, since he had the opportunity to get Mogi and Masuda's phone numbers when he kidnapped the dev director. Yes, and judging from the situation around the world, he should be feeling pretty pressured about contacting one of you. Actually, it will probably be you, Mogi, because you told Mello that Masuda's ill. And it will be better for us if Mello contacts Mogi anyway. Why's that? Because Mogi won't say anything unnecessary. But you've never had much of a romance. You want to fight Masuda? And this has nothing to do with having great romances anyway. Beep. Oh. Nah. Mel can't have such good timing. It's as impossible as it having a great romance. It's a restricted number. Wait, it's calling them? We use a cell phone showing system. It's Mello. I want you to do everything he says. We'll help you. And capture Mello. Whatever it takes. Are you Mogi? Good. I've got him. Chapter 79. Lies. Are you Mogi? Good. I've got him. There's a mistake. It's Mello's voice. Right. He didn't bother to disguise his voice. Did he do it on purpose so that Mogi would recognize that it's really Mello, since he knows Mello's voice? Are you alone? No. Tell him I'm alone right after Roth. Will only make him suspicious. You're doing fine. There's somebody right near you. No. Then this conversation is not being overheard. In that case, why don't you just keep answering so that others around you will not realize who you're talking to? Okay. No one knows that Mogi is at headquarters. He must be aware that we could be listening to this conversation. We all know Mogi's phone number, so it's easy to tap the phone. And we could easily place a wire on Mogi too. Mogi, why don't you come to New York to see me? Wait, he's in New York? It's such a straightforward request. Should we use this opportunity to capture Mello? What are you thinking, Mello? It's going just the way I want it to. I won't tell you anything else, not unless you come to a place I specify. No cameras or wires, and make sure you bring extra cell phone batteries. I want you to tell me right now if you're coming or not. I can't let you hang up to think about it, since you could come up with a plan with the people around you. Stay on the line with me at all times. The only time you can turn your cell phone off is when you get on the airplane. I'll call you again once you land. Sounds very dangerous. But if Mello still wants the notebook, then we're going to have to get him. That's right. For the deputy director's sake, we can't let this opportunity go. Mello's asking Mogi to use his cell phone, so that we won't be able to prepare any moves. He's probably going to get a communication device ready, which he'll hand to Mogi later. I told you. I told everybody beforehand what to do when Mello gets in contact with them. I made double sure that they won't give information about the headquarters, no matter who they're talking to. I'm also ready for countermeasures for any eventuality, both as L and as Kira. I can do this. Okay, where do I need to go? Good. I want you to come to the exit of the Nick Street station in New York as fast as you can. Okay, gets close. I wonder if this is going to work. Now, Azawa, Ide, please tell Mogi, as previously arranged, right? We'll wear wires and have a camera. Oh, we have a camera in the briefcase. Even if I place a wire on Mogi, Melo's going to make sure I won't be able to hear the conversation between them. The important thing for me is to find out where Mogi goes. Once I find out, I'll very likely be able to get rid of Melo. As long as Zawa and Ede tell him, I'll be fine. I can always send orders out to them when I need to. But what if he, loses them? There's a chance that Melo has figured out that will tell Mogi, and has a tell ready for you. So when Mogi reaches the spot Melo specified, you two may be told by one of Melo's men. Please be extra cautious about that. Oh my, telling a tell. That's confusing. You're stupid, Masuda. Wow. I wonder if Melo is going to show himself. Melo may not come in contact with you himself, but somebody will definitely show up. We can always try and find out where Melo is from them. Okay? And Misa has her book. Okay, looking at the camera. Things are turning out the way I predicted. I've got to do my best too. Okay? Arrived at Nick Street station and exit. He's watching. Enter the building right across from you. Very good. Yes, light. That must be Melo's hideout. Melo hasn't even made Mogi change his cell phone. It's hard to believe that he'd be there. Or he's making him go in, get rid of everything. Azawa, idiot. Please stand by at the spot as far away as possible, but where you can still see the building Melo specified. Right. It'll be fine. Even Melo is in this building and comes in direct contact with Mogi. Mogi won't say anything, and I'll be able to overhear all their conversation. Why don't you just give him a second phone? Beep. He has another phone. Beep beep. Oh. How? It's me. Give me near. Near. It's Melo. So Melo's made his move. What's he up to? Near. A man named Mogi from the Japanese task force is going to show up at your place very soon. He's a well-built man. About 6'2". Oh. Now, it's my turn to use you. I want you to let him in and ask him everything you need. But keep his cell phone on so that I can listen to your conversation through it. If L is really Kira, then pull information out of him that will convince me. I know you're good at this stuff. If you can do that, I'll get Kira myself. Impressive, Melo, this way. Melo won't be in danger, but with this method, near. The man is here. He only has a cell phone and no cameras or bugs, so actually X-raying him. I have no reason to doubt that this man is truly from the Japanese task force. But this man happens to be L or Kira. Well, it's hard to believe that Melo would directly contact L, and that L, Kira, would personally take action. Melo wanted to try to kill me, but it's not impossible. Beep. Hey, it's Near again. And at a time like this. Yes, Near? Sorry, I called the wrong number. Beep. Huh? What? Near just dialed the wrong number. What are you doing, Near? So it's not. Oh. Then I must hurry. Let that man in, please. Okay. Then, hello. Pleased to meet you. I'm Near. Cell phone. What? Now we can hear his voice from Mogi's cell phone. Near? Darn it. I get it. Melo already had contact with Near. That is why he sent Mogi directly to Near's place. This isn't good. I thought something was odd. But now Mello can safely overhear the conversation, and he doesn't need to worry if Mogi is wired. Actually, could he be purposely letting us overhear this conversation? He might be trying to shake us up by having us hear this conversation between Nier and Mogi. Believes that L is Kira, then it's possible. Well, like sweating, okay? Well, if that's his move, I can just use the countermeasure I was thinking of. The only difference is that it's going to be Nier and not Mello. I'll kill him. Hey, it's Nier. The guy that Light wanted to get rid of most of all. I've got his location. I guess it's our lucky day. Huh? Nier. I was supposed to meet Mello, but now it's Nier. What's going on? Okay, sitting down. So this means that Mello and Nier are working together. Please sit down. There's a lot of things I want to ask you about. He's connected to Mello. Suspected. He can't be trusted. I shouldn't tell him even the slightest bit of information. There's nothing to worry about. Unlike Masuda, Mogi isn't the type to let Nier trick him into giving up information. But it's likely that both Nier and Mello have an idea that I'm listening to their conversation through Mogi's cell phone. They might even put that into consideration and use it against me. And Nier probably knows that I now know his location, so he can't afford to take his time. He's going to do whatever it takes to get Mogi on his side. I don't have time. Even if L is Kira, we'll be able to kill Mogi. Or he'll be able to kill Mogi. But he still shouldn't be able to kill me. If Mogi dies right now, that would mean that Kira is a member of the Japanese task force. Mogi, isn't it? As all Mello wants to do is capture Kira, just like we do. I'm sure you understand that. Will you cooperate with us? And put your life at stake? I shouldn't say anything. You met the former L. The real L, right? Is there anybody in the current team who else suspected even the slightest of being Kira? I have nothing to worry about. Even a yes or no would suffice. Mello, there is a chance that this investigation is already being controlled by Kira, so that he won't say anything. Okay, Mello's listening. Right. Nier. If he doesn't say anything, I think we can assume that Kira is in the Japanese police force. Crunch? There's no reason for him not to want to cooperate to get Kira, even if it's not by the notebook. He's still being controlled. Oh, I actually had a bunch of guys test the notebook a number of ways, but nobody who wrote the names down died after 13 days. Darn, he retested it. But this is Mello. The writer will not die, even if that person does not write anything down for more than 13 days. Is there anything that strikes you as odd about this, Mogi? Even the slightest thing will do. Mogi, this is a trap. This is a trap to frame the task force. That's what you need to think. All we want to do is get Kira, so there's no reason for us to lie to you. I'm sure it is uneasy for you to have one of your members suspected of being Kira. Then it should be much easier if we talk about it and settle this problem once and for all. Darn it, even Mogi can keep his mouth shut. Azawa and Ide are listening to this conversation, and it's going to affect them. Do I have no choice but to kill them? If I kill them now, then L is Kira. But if they don't find out that L is Light Yagami, no. Wait, yeah, no, I can't go near it yet anyway. Just 3 more days and 2 days later. Boop, boop. Helicopters? L. What's going on? This doesn't look good. Okay. Whoa. Where'd they all come from? It was faster than I expected. If everybody dies, then I win. Sucks to be you, Nier. I, Demigawa, have finally discovered the hideout of the evil syndicate that plots to capture our god, Kira. I've surrounded them along with our comrades. Oh! I've just received information that the main members of the SBK who have secretly been active are hiding in this building. Got riders coming in? Behold the power of the people. The power of justice! Come out! Break the window down, or break the door down. There, we stay here. We're going to be dragged out. We got no choice but to bring in our men and Kira. Timing of this proves that Kira really is in the Japanese police or Japanese task force. But if we all die, then there will be nobody to talk about it. So that's what Kira aims for. Her aim is. Beep L. What's the problem there? I knew that Mello sent our investigator Mogi to your place. And we asked him to remain silent while we listened to what you had to say, in order to figure out if you were worthy of our trust and cooperation. But if this continues on, Mogi will be. That's right, Mogi will be. Is this a plan by Mello to get rid of the SPK? Or was the SPK so poorly organized that even the public was able to find out where our hideout was? Darn it, he's lying through his teeth. And that's volume 9. Wow. So they got near cornered. And so Richie died. So Michael was his name. So it's Nir's name. And why didn't he just say, like, Mel's name? Like, right when he was dying. They're like, cure flags. Yeah, Mogi's also gonna get in trouble. So they stormed the castle. Everyone but Mello died. And then Nir speculates that L is actually Kira. But they don't know who L or Kira is, but they suspect Masuda to be L. Okay. So they're gonna drag him out, and like Misa's gonna like write his name, or and Mel's nearby. He was like watching through binoculars. You pop up the head of the action figure. Huh. I think you can get him. Well, guess we'll find out later. Man. Well, Soichiro also like confirmed that light wasn't like Kira from what he saw. Man, I was hoping he would survive, like until the end, and like I don't know, if there was a way, like he finds out that light's Kira, and like I don't know, does light even like care that his father died? Huh. Well, yeah. What are your thoughts? If you're new, subscribe, comment. Thank you for watching, and have a good rest of the day. Bye.